Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Free to Climb. I am really excited about today's episode. It's something different. It doesn't have to do with hunting, but it has to do with cleaning a deer skull. There are literally thousands upon thousands of videos on YouTube, Google, that you can get off of cleaning a deer skull. But today, I kind of want to lead you through the process of how I do it. Last year, I was fortunate enough to be able to do several deer skulls for a lot of my friends. Just here in our local community, which they turned out amazing. As you can see here, I was super impressed with how clean they came out, and so I just more and more word got around, so I just did a few more. You know, it was a thrill, and so my hope, I think, really is for this coming year that you can clean your own deer skull. So with these steps that I want to show you step by step how I do it today, I just that's my hope for you, is that you can clean your skull this coming hunting season. So without further ado, we're going to take an old one, hopefully make it look like this guy. All right, let's get after it. We'll see you. Alright y'all, I just want to show you my supplies that I use for actually boiling. First off here, I picked this up from a guy in our church. It is simply a propane burner. It works for, I mean, this wind guard is fabulous. I used it most of the winter when wind was blowing. And it's just a simple hookup to a propane tank. I mean, I've used it on every propane tank and it's worked. So with this regulator, everything just it fits perfectly, and it does the job it's supposed to do. The homemade buck boil back here, you obviously want to find you something that's big enough for the skull to go in, or else it's useless, it's pointless. And so lastly, the magic touch is the Volume 40 hair developer, cream developer. This stuff right here is what actually whitens the skull and bleaches it. And so I'm going to show you a little bit later on a trick that I learned, but this Volume 40 absolutely works the best for the job. Alright, if you are the faint at stomach, this is definitely not for you, but I said I wanted to take you step for step what I do. Normally step one, whenever you first get a skull, obviously it's going to have skin on it. But one thing that I like to do is cut right down the middle of the skin, through the fur and everything, and that will allow you to separate, and you can cut little by little away at that, and until you get down on each side. I mean, it easily allows you to cut and peel away. You'll produce, I mean, do the same thing for this side, same process. You'll cut with the knife, peel, cut, all the way till you get the skin off, okay? So at that point, you're going to literally have bone and meat left on this skull, and so that is where the dish detergent comes into play with boiling. Once you boil that, I usually boil them for anywhere from 2 to 3 hours at a time. I'll pull it out and check. And so after you get that skin off, you're going to want to bring your water in your pot here to a boil. You're gonna mix this Dawn in, and you just play it by ear, however much you think. I usually give it a good squeeze, plenty enough, because it's a degreaser. It's a fat. It eats away the fat, so it's gonna pull those tendons away from the bones, and that's gonna allow you to, as soon as you pull this out of the boiling water after the 2 or 3 hours on like medium heat, you want to power wash, because that pressure from the power wash will eat away everything, and then you will literally have this to look at. It will look almost identical to this, and you'll see pretty much bone with cooked meat on it, really. So that brings us to the process that we're at right now. So cut the skin away, peel it off. As soon as you get that done, boil the water, put the Dawn in, set the deer skull in, which is what we're going to do right now to get some of this off, and I'll show you exactly what to do next. Love you a lot. Mwah. I love you. Alright. Finally got this thing dried somewhat, and we're going to take just the next maybe a couple minutes if I can, and we're going to apply some of this volume 40 to it, directly to it. This is the stuff that will let it set overnight, probably most of the day tomorrow. I got some meetings to go to. That's pointless to you, but alright, here we are. Man, it just cleared up so stinking good. I'll show you the flip side of it. It whitened up so good. I'm so happy and impressed with it. So that stuff, honestly, it bleaches so well. Volume 40. And it did such a good job on it. One thing I want to point out before we go out and spray this thing, this is what you want to use. Make sure you get fast drying polyurethane clear gloss. Semi-gloss is a no-go. If you use the semi-gloss clear, it literally leaves an orange glaze over the deer, which doesn't look good at all. So I've learned my lesson with that. This one is definitely a no. This is a yes. Alright, well, that's going to wrap it up for this session of cleaning the deer skull 101. Thank you guys so much for watching this channel, watching this video. I really hope that it's been informative for you. I really hope, more importantly, that you're going to be able to clean your own deer skull this coming fall, which bow season starts less than a month away. I'm super excited about. But again, if you follow every process that was described in this video, if you follow exactly, what I shared, it may work for you and it may not. There may be something else that kind of helps you clean that skull and gets it white. But regardless, if you'll follow just pretty much step by step everything we did in this video, you'll be successful in cleaning your own deer skull, having your own European mount. So it's a blast. It's such a great time. And again, this turned out way better, honestly, than I thought it would. I didn't know. I've never worked on a deer skull that has been buried before and then brought to me. But this one, I can't complain about it. This one was just super easy. Boiled it, cleaned it, bleached it, sprayed it down, and you can see the results here. It turned out so good. And so anyways, that's my hope for you, is that you can do your own European mount this coming fall. And again, just a reminder, we got drawn for Busch Wildlife this year. It was 2018 when we got to go last time, and it was a blast. It was so much fun. But we're definitely looking forward to this year. Keep your eyes open for that hunt, and maybe some other special hunts, taking my daughter out, taking my dad out. It's just going to be an awesome year. I'm ecstatic, and I'm more than looking forward to it. So I know that we're blessed. God is so good, and I give him all the glory and honor and praise. So again, if you like this, I'm going to ask you once again, please like and subscribe to this channel. And God bless y'all. Have an amazing week, and we will see you next time on Free to Climb.